Pre-Code Horror Comic Book Reprints. Part 5. The incredible PS Artbooks Pre-Code series. Since the late 1990s, PS Artbooks has published hundreds of books, including some of the greatest pre-code reprints ever to hit the shelves. Led by director-editor Peter Crowther, creative director Paul Stevenson, and series consultant Roy Thomas. Yes, the same Roy Thomas who has written perhaps thousands of stories for Marvel and DC Comics since the 1960s, and is known for The Avengers, Conan the Barbarian, and the All-Star Squadron, among others. The PS Artbook team is a stellar example of how to do reprints right. The horror comic book reprints at PS Artbooks are unmatched for quality, and that has a lot to do with the process they implement to create these spectacular volumes. From their own website, let's take a good look at the PS Artbooks approach to reprints. Number 1. Restoration. Quote, "The biggest and most time-consuming task in creating our publications is finding the best source material to use. Using our ring of collectors and people in the know, we hunt down items that are suitable for us to use. For our books, we always use the original issues rather than reproductions for authenticity. Once the issue, image, or artwork bank has been created, we then set to and start restoring the imagery ready for print. We choose not to recolor the images as we feel this gives a completely different atmosphere and a fake look or feeling. We do, however, repair colors that have faded over time and also digitally repair any visual anomalies such as splashes, tears, and other artifacts that have appeared. Nothing is perfect if you're 60 plus years old." Unquote. Content and design. Quote, "Using the latest design software, great care and attention to detail is used for creating a PS Artbook. Designs are contemporary, but are authentic when sat next to the subject matter. A lot of time is spent researching and validating information for the books. We are very proud to have exclusive essays written by renowned authors for our publications, and also not forgetting the wealth of artists that have created special artworks for high-end publications." Part 3. Printing. Quote, "We take time and care to select a paper that suits the subject matter. For our informative art books, we choose a high-quality satin paper that really brings out the color in the imagery and gives the reader a real sense of quality when holding the book. For our collected works editions, we choose a paper that will do two things. Give the best vibrant color, but will also mimic the original texture that the original publication was printed on back in the day. All of our editions are available in hardback, so they stand the test of time. For our exclusive tray-cased editions, a quality leather is used so that the book and the items are protected to a maximum. For our trade paperback editions, or softies, the interiors are printed on matte art stock and the covers on glossy material, just like a real comic." Unquote. So you can see that PS Artbooks doesn't just scan some pre-code comics and slap them into a facsimile. They use well-thought-out design, correction, and printing techniques to arrive at the gorgeous pre-code reprints they produce, which are offered in hardcover, softcover, and even single facsimile reprints of many pre-code titles. The facsimile reprints from the PS Artbook store even include a large-size cardstock poster of the cover of the title. A great value. And for the money, they're not very expensive. Even the hardcovers are reasonable considering what you get for the money. Let's look at a few volumes of Weird Mysteries reprints in my collection. These are the slipcase editions, which cost a little more, but I did get a good deal on the set. Remember, I'm a broke-ass filmmaker with a Roger Corman mindset. Get the best deal possible on the best stuff you can get. As you can see, the reprints are beautiful, the fantastic Bernard Bailey covers are excellently reproduced, as are the interior stories. Additionally, you have a great introduction by James Heath Lance, who doles out the 411 on Stanley Morse and his infamous publishing house, which just so happens to be one of my favorites of the pre-code era. Here's a sample of the current pre-code horror comics reprinted by PS Artbooks. In conclusion, whether you buy the hardcovers, softcovers, or facsimile comics of PS Artbooks' Golden Age reprints, it's a win-win. Your eyeballs will love you, and if you take your time and look around at online stores like eBay, Bud Plant, or even PS Artbooks, who have been known to dish out the deals, your wallet's gonna love you as well. This concludes part 5 of the series. As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.